Who's got 2 thumbs and was able to attend a special advanced screening of the season 7 premiere of Doctor Who, followed by a Q&A with Matt Smith and Karen Gillan that was hosted by Chris Hardwick? This girl. I wasn't able to go last year because I had like just started a job and I hadn't had a paycheck in 8 months and I didn't have any days off, so I couldn't line up for tickets, so I didn't get in. This year they sold tickets in advance, so even though I had to work, I had a chance of getting a ticket, so it was like, yay! And then ticketing was a massive clusterfuck of epic proportions. I won't go into my entire rant, but Whovians crashed movietickets.com. And when the website was able to load, it didn't function properly. Instead of going forward in the process, you were often taken back in the process. That is, if it wasn't processing for 5 minutes. And some people were actually shown other people's information on the confirmation page. I have no idea how the website managed to stay up for long enough for it to sell out, but it sold out. And then they gave away tickets, and I didn't win tickets. So one of my friends and I decided we were just gonna go to the theater where they were having it and hang around outside and just like hope that we would be able to see Matt and Karen when they came, and that was just what we were gonna have to settle for. But it turns out there was a standby line! Yay! Standby! Because I guess what happened is that there were a lot of people that bought tickets that don't live anywhere near here and couldn't possibly make it for the screening, and so they didn't show up, and they let other people in instead. It honestly never occurred to me that there would be a standby line. I don't know why I don't think of stuff like this. But there was. There were maybe about 50 people waiting in the standby line, and everybody got in, so that was pretty cool. Now, I am bound by a Whovian code of honor not to reveal anything about the season 7 premiere called Asylum of the Daleks. Also, Matt Smith himself asked us to keep quiet, and when the doctor asks you to do something, you do it. I will say that Matt said that it is one of the best episodes they've ever shot, and that it was one of his favorites. I will also say that it's fucking awesome. Awesome! It was written by Stephen Moffat, who has written basically some of the greatest episodes of Doctor Who of all time. It's a Dalek episode. It's kind of hard to have a bad Dalek episode. And it does what Doctor Who manages to do so well, which is it keeps you on the edge of your seat with the action, but it also hits you right in the feels. Especially the scenes between Rory and Amy, because if they don't hit you in the feels, then you have no feels to be felt. I really think that everybody's gonna like this episode. I think it's an amazing opening after a hiatus, and I think it also does a good job of setting up the rest of the half season as we lead up to the episodes. The Pond's last episode, oh my god, what are we gonna do? And then of course there was a Q&A session afterwards with Matt and Karen that had not entirely lame questions, so thank you people that were there and asked questions. Everything kind of blurred together in my mind because I didn't have a pen with me to write stuff down, and by the time I got home I was too exhausted, so I just kind of fell asleep, and now I don't really remember everything that they talked about. But it was just awesome to have been there. It really makes me appreciate the fact that I live in New York and I'm able to do stuff like this, because, you know, people that live other places, not so much. Anyway, Whovians, get excited because season 7 starts in less than a week and it's gonna be awesome, and then the 50th anniversary is gonna kick ass, and it's a really great time to be a Doctor Who fan. See you guys later.